What is up, killers? Kev here, and today back with a brand new episode of 5 new console mods to hit the Bethesda on our website this week. This is going to be episode 542 within my series, but without further ado guys, let's just jump straight into the video. Imperial Agents 1992 Epic Crossbow bolts coming in at 76.5 kilobytes of a download. The mod author made something out there very unique for all of the people who are using the crossbows within their game. There are going to be unique enchantments for each of the bolts. Some of them are going to be your standard fire bolts, but some of them are going to be really funny and awesome at the same time. A lot of them do have very unique, in quotations, features. The bolts were developed by Dawn Guard merchants during the vampire era. Over the years of developing the bolts, it ended up in a success, combating the undead and all of the were creatures. The free chest contains a complete set of these unique bolts, and you can craft these bolts at a Dawn Guard research camp with vendors selling it too. You can get bolts such as the Firebolt, Foes Bolt, the Wisp Volley Bolt, which is going to be my absolute favourite, the Paralyzing Bolt, Push Bolt, which is also incredibly fun and interesting to use, and Revive Dead Bolt 2, with many more. Head over to the set location on screen now to pick up this extremely fun set. Osare Automail, coming in at 11.2 megabytes of a download, adds the armour that will give you a metal arm appearance, either the left, the right, or both arms combined together. Made for UMP bodies and female armour set only. For this one, it can be crafted at the forge, and for these particular pieces are very moderate with the armour value ratings on them too. Cannot be upgraded via the armour workbench, but overall very interesting and cool too. The aesthetic of these is very fun and playful, and I do like the option of having the two of variants as well, either each arm or both arms together. The Vampire House Creature Shack Special Edition, coming in at a whopping download size of 177 megabytes of a download. Come and visit the house of Master Helleran, which is a vampire. His creatures are going to be very pleased to meet you along your adventure. The house is located in the north of Riften. The vampires sleep in the coffin at night, and overall there is a bunch of different things you get with this particular mod. Not only do you get this shack slash vampire house with loads of unique followers in, which are an abundance, with creatures that can be your companions and followers too. Also as well, there are going to be summonable mounts, there are going to be summonable followers, companions, creatures, armies and hordes which you can pick up too, which include the prey mantises and the scorpions, which will pretty much attack anything upon summoning them. Quick note to add as well, the more that you do spawn, the sort of more likely your game is going to crash, so be cautious on that one too. But this house slash shack did have an awful lot to offer. I can't include everything within this video. It's kind of like a sort of snippet of what you do get. Otherwise, the actual footage I did get was approximately at 10 minutes, and I was only scratching the surface. I'd recommend grabbing this one and trying it out. There's a bunch to offer, only if you do have that download size, as it is a really large file, but what you get does include and makes sense for the download size too. Kaupungin Alla, the Undercity, coming in at 556.6 kilobytes of a download. Kaupungin Alla is going to be a new location that can be used for a player home. If not, go there and buy and sell goods. This is an absolute huge mod. I couldn't believe how big this one was. It took me absolutely ages to walk around this particular settlement. Located near the Western Watchtower near Whiterun, there should be a map marker as soon as you install this one, which is going to be in the icon of a dwarven icon ruin. Head on there and pretty much explore this one. It is freaking huge. It comes with a blacksmith, a magic store, general goods store, a tavern, loads of storage for the player, including mannequins, weapon racks, individual storage too, which will allocate to that corresponding thing, such as enchanting, alchemy, blacksmithing, lore created. Overall, this is stunning. There are going to be a few hidden gems within this particular mod. 2 new spell tombs added into the magic shop, which you guys will enjoy. I'm not going to give too much away. The general store will find 3 new armor pieces. Again, not going to say what they are. And also as well, there is a new craftable armor. Again, I'm not going to sort of go into it too much. If you want to read up on it or grab it yourself, I highly recommend you guys doing it. Again, that download size is absolutely phenomenal. So why not grab this particular mod? continue the story arcs, new areas to explore and discover, and overall just a brilliant immersion to this particular one. Cannot wait for you guys to jump in and try this. I had so much fun with this particular mod. It actually blew my mind for what you get within this mod for the download size. An absolute brilliant mod for the PlayStation 4. Lord Henry de Sylva coming in at 11.8 megabytes of a download. For this particular follower, you can find him up in the Blue Palace within Solitude. I recommend using probably some of the presets that I do have within my load order. Pretty much going to be exactly the same as yours. If you want to find out my load order for any of the console platforms I'm using, head over to my Twitter and have a little look. There's either one for graphics or load orders, but that all scooched out the side. The abilities of this one is going to be using your models, meshes and textures to do with skin and body. Has a set of blades armor, has a Nord hero sword, also has a Nord hero bow and arrows, carries some healing potions and some cure poison potions. It can also be married for anyone who wants to choose the option too, and overall I found him very viable within combat. Didn't go down too easy, used effectively spells and combat, picked his timings with his sort of blocks and his obviously heavy parry and also just basic light attacks, and overall just felt like he was a great addition to my follow/adventure on the world of Skyrim. I think he's very good in combat, very viable. Not only does he look very dapper, but also is an absolute brilliant master within the sword. So guys, that's the end of this particular video. Hopefully guys did enjoy. This has been episode 542 within my series. Guys, if you've made this far, a like would be very much appreciated on this video. If you haven't done thus so, click that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and right next to it as well there is going to be a bell icon. If you click that in some way, shape or form, hopefully you'll get a notification for every single time I post a video like this to the channel. But guys, until the next one, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.